Hey, this is Sarah with Enraged to Engaged, and I appreciate you taking a minute to take a quick product tour of this product, and I think you're going to like what you see. First and foremost, let's talk about the theme. All of the stories and writings surround the theme of illness. Illness and disease make terrific conflict in a story, and I've got a broad range of genres. Everything from a parable to apocalyptic fiction to realistic historical fiction to science fiction. So there's something for anyone, and it allows students the opportunity to look at the same theme across a broad variety of texts. And I think that you will really enjoy the texts that I have chosen. My own students gave these all the stamp of approval and said that they really enjoyed the unit. So let's take a quick tour. First off, this is a resource created for Google Drive. You can print these resources, but I think they do work best pushed out digitally. My school district uses Canvas, but it would work equally well with Google Classroom, Schoology, or any other similar platform. You'll be taken to a Google Drive folder, and if you open it up, it will look something like this. There's always a document at the beginning of my units that says Start Here. If you open it up, it's going to give you an overview of the unit. If you scroll down, you can see that it explains what the unit is and what it does, but there are also direct links to each of the story analysis documents. There are also links directly to 3 different, very scaffolded, very organized lit analysis essay prompts. So, what your students will do is read all 7 of these stories, and when they've finished, they will do some comparison and contrast over a shared theme between 2 of the stories. So, let me first show you how the story analysis documents are set up. I'm just going to open Morning Child by Gardner Dozois and show you this one. So when you open up the document, you can see that there is everything you need to teach this story. In theory, you could show up on the morning that you want to teach this story, push this one document out to your classes, go in ice cold, and learn right along with them and still have a highly successful, highly common core curriculum standards aligned day. There's also lots of support built in for your special education and ELL students. That's something that I hold near and dear to my heart that I embed into all my products. So first off, step 1, get ready to read the story. If you're going in cold, this gives you some background information to give the students to get them thinking about themes in the text. The second step is to actually read the story. You'll have access to a PDF of the story that has been scanned directly into Google Drive, so you don't need to worry about the idea that a link may have broken. All of this is hosted right here in my own drive. In addition, I provide read-along audio that you can access directly on YouTube. Oops, let me try and click here. It'll take you to a playlist right in YouTube, and if you want students to read independently but still have that support, they'll be able to access that there. After they've read the story, I ask them to make an inference about the ending, and then I have some really strong practice here for gathering and embedding text evidence. These are the paragraph writing prompts that they're eventually going to turn into the middle paragraphs of a lit analysis essay at the end. As one of my students said, "Ha, you tricked me into writing an essay. It's 50% done already. I might as well finish now." I'll show you what that means in a second. So what I've done is I've pulled key passages out of the story, and students are working on highlighting and locating specific parts of each of the passages that support their main idea. Then they're writing sentences that embed the text evidence and cite using MLA citation. When they finish that, they take all of the sentences they wrote in blue text, copy and paste them down here, and it creates a solid lit analysis paragraph that will become the body paragraph of an essay later. So once they've read all of the stories and it's time to write the essay, they'll open up one of these documents and make a copy. So I'll go ahead and pull the one up that goes with what I was just doing with Morning Child. You're comparing it with Patient Zero. And this scaffolded document gives tons of support to help them write a meaningful introduction and a meaningful conclusion while taking paragraphs that they already wrote on their analysis documents and placing them right here in the middle. It makes the process so smooth and so stress-free for the kids. Also, I'm trying to teach them some of those collegiate higher level thinking skills. So, this isn't just your standard introduction and conclusion. There's pulling in some additional nonfiction articles, which are specific to each of the topics. And just like the stories themselves, have been scanned as PDFs directly into Google Drive, so you don't have to worry about broken links. So hopefully this gives you at least some idea of what you'd be purchasing if you purchased this unit. Like I said, if you are looking to save time while still teaching using a high quality, high engagement product, if you're going to be gone for an extended leave, this could be your ticket to having a great quarter.